Well, first of all, when he had an apartment up in the Bronx, a special apartment. He found the apartment was up on the top floor and back. It was like more or less soundproof.
Mm-hmm.
And the room was covered with pictures, all trumpet players. You couldn't see any of the walls, just with pictures. And he knew exactly, and the first one was Harry Glance, and then, he would have more or less graded.
Mm-hmm.
He says, pretty soon I'll put yours up there. He says to me. Well, when you walked into the room to study with him, you immediately felt you were in the presence of a great man. He was a handsome guy.
Uh-huh.
Looked like a European duke.
Uh-huh.
Walked with a fur coat and a cane. Smiled all the time.
Uh-huh.
Never complete. Nobody ever said a bad word about him.
Huh.
And the way he taught, of course, you didn't realize that he was very meticulous. See, he didn't produce these kind of soloists. These guys who play, freedom.
Mm-hmm.
He played with him. It's got to be right on the button.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And of course that book that I put out, Necessary Technique, is the way he taught.
Okay.
See, he would give you an excerpt. He wrote the drills. He wrote his own drills
mm-hmm.
on a piece of paper. And do you have a Schlossberg book?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are written in there. Those manuscript things.
Right.
That's what he would do.
Yeah.
And he'd give you that, and he said, this got to be played on all the keys. See, that was his idea. Mm-hmm. Transposition was the most important thing. Because in the orchestra, you see, in those days, a lot of brass players went down a drain because they didn't have the ability to play these instruments. They played everything on a B-flat trumpet.
Mm-hmm.
You play Parsifal or Brahms' Second Symphony on a B-flat, that's pretty risky.
Yeah.
Now they pick up the D trumpet, the piccolo trumpet is ridiculous. But I was the only trumpet player in the whole country who recorded the B minor Mass of Bach with Robert Shaw.
Uh-huh.
And I had to do it on a D trumpet because we had nothing else. And then finally, when I did the Brandenburg, we didn't have a piccolo like today. They have a C piccolo.
Uh-huh.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
A high school student can play it. But I had to do it on a regular F trumpet. I almost ruined my career. The strain was tremendous.
That was with Reiner. The recording with Reiner, yeah.
In those days, it was very primitive, too,
Mm-hmm.
Every 3 minutes was a different recording. In my lifetime, I made about 400 recordings. And I have most of it downstairs, but I never listened to one of them.
Really?
Never listened.
Wow.
That shows you the strain of playing in a symphony.